What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tuesdays here on my channel, and usually on Tuesdays I like to get a little bit of tea. Maybe it's not always tea, it might be coffee or something else, and just sort of talk about any number of topics that are kind of happening that week. Now, what we have today on Tuesday is, well, a bit of a conundrum. I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I did back in Computex last week, but then I realized that even though I'm here in the Philippines hanging out with Gadget Match and with Isa, my girlfriend, there's a lot of stuff happening back home, in particular E3. And based on my shirt, you probably know where I'm going with this. Okay, Sony. Let's talk about the announcement Sony made at their press conference at E3. All right, let's do this. Oh my god. I know Hideo Kojima has some crazy ideas, but some of the stuff in this trailer is already pretty gross, and I'm only like 10 seconds in. I love that Norman Reedus is in this. A number of celebrities are, actually. It shows that Kojima has a lot of reach. But what the hell is this game? This game is super cinematic. I mean, just look how beautiful everything looks here. Okay, he's on Mars, it looks like, with his own little rover. With all the different worlds that they're showing here, it kind of has a bit of a interstellar vibe to it. Whoa, the pack changed. Like, what is he carrying the entire time? That looks like a dead body, actually, now that I took a closer look at it. He's carrying so much stuff. Is this game all about carrying things? Like, I know he said he makes deliveries, but like, what is happening here? So it's kind of like A Quiet Place. There's this crazy monster that finds you via sound, and its feet are human hands? Oh my god. Whoa, it got him, oh my god. Oh, this is terrifying. And I still don't understand what the hell this game is about. The graphics are incredible though, and Kojima has a real knack for the cinematic. We know that from the Metal Gear Solid series, but there's just something so crazy about this game, and obviously we don't even know what it's all about. Is it like there was like a purge that happened, or was there like an alien invasion because there's that monster thing that you can't even see with human hands as feet? I'm excited. I don't know what the hell I just watched, but let's move on to the next one. By the way, obviously I'm not going to be showing the full trailers for all of these games. It would make the video way too long. So I'm just gonna cut in on them, and I will have them linked in the description down below. If you haven't caught up with all of these announcements, then yeah, you can go to the description. I'll have the trailers that I watched down there. Okay, now here's one that I'm really interested in because I love this game, but I will admit that I'm a pansy and I haven't finished it yet. The Last of Us. By the way, no spoilers in the comment sections, okay? I am going to finish it. Actually, I might just go ahead and play it when I get home, now that I've seen the trailer, so I can finally finish it off. I'm honestly not a scaredy cat, so I'm not really great with horror stuff, so. Oh, Asian character. Oh ho, hey ho, hey ho. Then what happened to Asian guy? What happened? I thought they were talking about they're gonna get back together. What's going on here? Oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely a transition. Okay. Oh my goodness, with the axe. Oh my goodness. Oh, the way that, oh my goodness. The way that she pulled the hammer back on the gun to be ready. Just the attention to detail. It's so incredible with Naughty Dog, I swear. Oh man, they're so close. This is the kind of stuff that made me like uncomfortable with the first Last of Us. Like, I'm just so stressed out. I'm stressed out enough in my daily life. I didn't want to be stressed out by a video game. I know it's incredible, but wow. Oh. So the looting is like real time. Like, if there's the item in there, is she going to take it out every single time? Like, this is brutal. It's highly detailed yet brutal. Oh, real time crafting. Oh man, that's the other thing. It was so stressful. Oh my god. I mean, she's a freaking crazy ass murderer. Just the way that the animations are done, especially in combat, it just seems so seamless. And if that's the way it is throughout the entire game, like, I don't know, like the way that that would feel in game, it's something that I'm really intrigued to actually see happen. And the looting animations, how they're so, let's say, real. Oh man, that's really awesome. Obviously Ellie is the main character in that, and she's running around, trying to run away rather from this group that's trying to kill her, and they keep calling her Wolf. If that's a spoiler, or rather if there's an answer to that question that I'm asking that is a spoiler for part 1, don't tell me. Please get back up from the comment section, scroll back up. don't spoil the first game for me. I promise I'm gonna come back and play that. This is a game by the creators of Infamous, Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, yes! That's badass. Okay, combat looks fun already, and it also looks quite meticulous. So I don't know if it's going to be quite on the level of Dark Souls or more like Batman Arkham Asylum, but it looks like it's nice and fluid. There's oh, there you go, parry. Oh, nice. Okay, definitely a parry system, of course. But yeah, it looks like you have to sort of pick your spots, and I think that's good. It's gonna make combat very satisfying. Like that. That is satisfying. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm excited for this game. Oh, stealth kills. Oh, okay, some parkourness, some Infamous happening again. This guy's a superhero. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, so stealth kill gets you straight into insta kills. Oh, that is awesome. And through the thing. Oh, that's great. Oh man. Oh, that's a close parry. Wow. Like you have to be almost like Bushido Blade in a way. I mean, that's an easy parallel to make, but it's just the style of this. It's so epic and it's so dramatic. I love it. I've only been watching like a few minutes of this trailer and I'm already invested in this relationship. Don't kill her. One thing that I kind of miss when it comes to samurai games like that is it being based in a sort of realism. So you are going to be using real sword arts. There's not going to be a whole lot of magic. At least it doesn't seem like it right now. And it's based on a historical event. So that means that the gameplay is going to be rooted in that realism that makes it visceral. It makes it very almost historical in a sense. And it's not just going to be fantastical. It's not a fantasy world. And that's something that I've been missing ever since Way of the Samurai from way back in the day. Let's go ahead and jump into SpiderMan. Yeah, I definitely think there's going to be a lot to this that is inspired by the Arkham series, and a lot of games are. The combat looks a lot like that. I have to admit that that doesn't necessarily excite me, but I'm excited to see where they take all of Spider-Man's abilities and put it into that system. Okay, so the web slinging definitely looks like it has a good system to it so far. It's not going to feel like you're swinging just randomly, and it does require some real objects for you to get the web on. Wow, talk about threading the needle. Oh, stung in the back, my goodness. And now they're just mashing on him. Oh, talk about being outnumbered, man, this sucks. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but it could be. I can have a number of guesses. I honestly think it's Dr. Octopus, but I'm excited for the Spider-Man game, but it's not necessarily completely original, but I don't think that's the point of the game. I think the point of it is to finally make a Spider-Man game that everybody loves and that actually does Spider-Man right. I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Man, but I do like Spider-Man, so if this game can do exactly what Homecoming did for the franchise, then I think they have a gem on their hands. Okay, now this is one that everyone's really looking forward to. We have Kingdom Hearts 3. So Kingdom Hearts is a great series, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of great memories with parts 1 and 2, but looking back on it, there were a few things that I just wasn't all that happy about, mainly the combat. Now, granted, you have Square Enix characters, always a fan. You have Disney characters, okay, I'm a fan of them as well. And there's all these crossovers and it's really fun, but the combat just felt kind of squishy. I just wasn't all that satisfied with it. And in today's world of just like really crisp and very satisfying combat, like in the new God of War game, I'm just really hoping that Kingdom Hearts 3 can kind of do that. Because clearly I'm going to play the game, I want to. I haven't played any of the games that are in between them, but the novelty is still not lost on me. I still like it a lot. It's pretty interesting to me how they take what is basically a live action film compared to all of the other Disney worlds that are all of course animated and translate to video games very easily, but now they have to render, oh, there's some ship combat, okay, that's cool. And they have to render these real world actors into a video game world that is, for the most part, ridiculous. Oh, and Utada Hikaru is doing the song again. That's great. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome to listen to Utada Hikaru again. Oh, and of course, Frozen is in there as well. So there's a lot of really high-profile worlds that are going to be in this game, so that's something to look forward to. Tangled. Alright, that was pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing those characters again, I need to replay the games or at least get a refresher on the storyline so far. And honestly, I just really want to get a copy of that Utada Hikaru song. That I might be more excited about than anything else. Alright, so those were the main announcements from the PlayStation press conference. However, a couple of ones happened beforehand, actually kind of way before the actual show, one of them at least. That's awesome. That's really great. Unfortunately, that's not Dante, so that's the disappointing part. But it looks like this game is just going to be bat crap crazy, and I love it. It's just going to be fun. I haven't played the rebooted Devil May Cry yet, and I want to, but obviously this is going to be continuing the original storyline where you have Dante, and then it went into the Nero with Devil May Cry 4. Dang, the boss battles look like they're going to be crazy, as usual, and that's exactly how it should be. Oh, there it is, Devil May Cry. So, obviously it's epic, and it's whoa. Wow, you see that? Dante is a really old man at this point. So it's nice that they're continuing the original storyline, and obviously after years and years and years, Dante is an old man. So Devil May Cry 5, excited, of course. And finally, we're going to take a look at, I mean, how could I not talk a little bit about the latest Mega Man? 30 years of Mega Man, I mean, it's a long-standing franchise, and it has such a following for good reason. And now we're at the 11th installment of the core franchise. I've already seen this trailer before, but it's great to watch it again. It looks like the controls are incredibly tight. It's not a 8-bit game, obviously, the way that a couple of the previous entries went back to that old style. This is updated with cell shading and just great 3D graphics. Alright, so the double gear system, it's good to add in a new element so that it's not always adhering to the same formula as before. See, like right there, it makes perfect sense to be able to use the double gear system to your advantage, especially in the boss fights. But leaning on them too much means that you're vulnerable to the bosses. That last part I'm not really too familiar with in terms of like what information has come out, but apparently you could have like some sort of limit break or some sort of super move. Mega Man should still be a fun game to play. It is now. I've played through Mega Man 1, 2, and now 3 without walkthroughs, which makes it incredibly difficult and frustrating, but the satisfaction is still there, and it looks like Mega Man 11 is going to continue that. Oh, so there you have it. Just wanted to react to some of the E3 announcements, especially the ones that I'm super excited about. But after all of that, I do want to tell you that you can talk to me about all of these games and let me know how you feel, what your reactions are to these and how excited you are. What games are you really happy and jazzed about from E3 this year? And talk about it in the comment sections down below. I'll be there talking with you as well. If you want any information about the tea that I'm drinking, this lovely matcha green tea, it is by a company called Wild Foods, and it's really easy to find on Amazon. You can find a link to it right in the description down below. I still have some stuff from Computex last week that I will be talking about over the next few days, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And you know what? If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around. And if you're not a new subscriber, go ahead and go on down to that subscription button if you want to stick around. And if you do, thank you so much. Like I say, we're going to be growing together. So that should do it, and I'm going to call it on this one. So remember to enjoy your tea, everybody.